Hello, and welcome to Daily Meditation Online, hosted by the Buddhist Studies Institute, a project founded by Pema Chödrön Rinpoche. During our season of practice, daily meditation will be live streamed to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. You're welcome to join us any day and every day. I'm very happy to have you joining us today. My name is Namkai, coming to you from Texas, and I am your host today. I was certified as a meditation instructor through the Buddhist Studies Institute in 2019. Today, Roseanne will lead us in a calm abiding meditation practice for about 20 minutes. After the meditation, I will read one of the 5 Buddhist precepts. I'm going to post a link in the chat for those of you on Zoom so that you can follow along with us today. This link has everything you need to participate, including the daily prayers, information about meditation, and other links that have to do with our organization, as well as information about the precepts, which we're going to read at the end after the meditation. For those of you on Facebook and YouTube who are watching this through live stream, the same link with everything you need to participate in meditation today is included underneath the video in the information box. And that's it for the introduction. Now I welcome Roseanne to the screen, who will be our teacher today. Welcome, Roseanne.
Thank you so much, Namkai. It's my pleasure to be here. And I am certified through the Buddhist Studies Institute since May of this year. So it's my pleasure to lead you in today's daily meditation. What we'll be doing is, as Namkai said, calm abiding, and we'll go into that by doing a little breathing practice, and then I'll get us situated to actually sit for about 20 minutes. So I would invite you at this point to bring your hands into prayer position, if you're inclined to do that. And we'll do the daily prayers together, which are accessible at that link that Namkai posted. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and Sangha. I take refuge in the Lama, Yidam, and Khandro. I take refuge in the channels, winds, centers, and their nature, the bodhicitta. I take refuge in complete openness, lucid presence, and compassion. Ho, mesmerized by the sheer variety of appearances, which are like the illusory reflections of the moon in water. Sentient beings wander endlessly astray in samsara's vicious cycle, in order that they may find comfort and ease in the luminosity and all-pervading space of the true nature of their minds. I generate the immeasurable love, compassion, joy, and equanimity of the awakened mind, the heart of bodhicitta. Sentient beings are numberless. I train in order to free them. Delusions are inexhaustible. I train in order to transform them. Reality is boundless. I train in order to realize it. The awakened way is unsurpassable. I train in order to embody it. And we bow. So now, at this point, I'd like to help us get situated in finding our seat for our practice. So what we're going to do is I'll just find some different points in the body that we can focus on to get us established in a strong seat. So the first thing I would say is, if you're cross-legged, make sure that your hips are higher than your knees for ease in sitting. That way it'll help with the, lessen the strain on your knees, and it'll help with your posture. If you're in a chair, make sure that you're sitting back so that your back is actually in contact with the back of the chair. Your feet are flat on the ground and your legs are not crossed. The hands can be just resting palm down on the tops of your legs, on the tops of your thighs, or else you could be doing the holding your hands in the gesture of equanimity, which is, and I'm hoping you can see this, I'm moving my camera down. It's one palm, both palms facing up, and the hands resting one on top of the other. The back is straight and strong. The front is open. So we have a soft, open front, and that helps our heart to stay open. The chin is slightly tucked, and this helps with the alignment of the spine while you're sitting. The shoulders are spread wide and they're relaxed down your back, so that allows your chest to be nice and open. This is an open eye practice, so the eyes are gazing slightly down. You can pick a point on the ground just a few feet in front of you to have a soft gaze. And then the tip of the tongue is resting on the upper palate behind the top teeth. So now that we've established our seat, we'll do a short breathing practice to bring us into the shamatha. So this is called double exhale. And what I would invite you to do is take an inhale and then exhale. And then after that initial exhale, exhale again until all the air is just freed from your lungs. And so do that a couple of times. The inhale, exhale, and then exhale again to really just expel all of that air that you've breathed in on your inhale. So now allow your breath to go back to its normal rhythm. And the breath for this practice will be the focal point. So, and the practice that we're doing, the specific practice is called thinking. So this will be like actually a wonderful practice because we all have minds and our minds are always thinking. So we're not trying to have the mind empty of thoughts, but we're also not obsessing and focusing on the thoughts. So we're sitting here, we're feeling the inhale and the exhale as we breathe in and out, and that might be at your nose, might be at your belly or at your chest. And whenever you notice yourself, and you will, when you notice yourself getting lost in trains of thought or just random thoughts, bring your mind back by saying the word thinking, and then just come back to your breath again. The inhale and the exhale wherever you notice it the most strongly. So we'll begin our practice right now. So whenever you notice that your mind has started entertaining thoughts again, using this as a great opportunity to bring yourself back to the practice, which is using the word thinking when you realize that you're not focused on your breath, and then come back to the sensation of your inhale and exhale wherever you've chosen to follow it. remembering that whenever you catch yourself getting a little bit lost or distracted by your own thoughts, it's another chance to begin again. Each time you can begin again by bringing yourself back to the practice, saying the word thinking to yourself, and then focusing once more on your own inhale and exhale. So we can start to let the practice gently recede, releasing the thinking practice. And I would invite you to just sit with natural, open awareness, allowing your environment, whether it be sounds or different sights, just rest gently on the periphery of your awareness. And now releasing this practice also. Once again, we'll come back to end our practice with the double exhale. So we'll do this 3 times at your own pace, inhaling, exhaling, and then exhaling yet again to expel all of the air. Allowing the breath to come back to its normal rhythm. I would invite you once again to bring your hands together at your heart center for the closing prayer to the practice. May the teachings of the Buddha spread and flourish. May all sentient beings be happy and joyful. May we practice the Dharma day and night. May the benefits for self and others be fully accomplished. And we bow. Thank you so much for your practice.
Thank you to Roseanne for being with us here today and leading us in meditation. And now, as part of our effort to integrate the study of ethics with meditation practice, I will read one of the 5 Buddhist precepts. You're welcome to follow along on the link posted earlier. Today we will read precept number 4, avoiding false speech. Abandon false speech. I avoid taking refuge in the lie of dualism, ever advancing towards less manipulative, self-protective, deceptive speech. I refrain from using my speech for rationalizing neurotic views and behavior. I refrain from all bigoted, sectarian, racist, sexist, judgmental, and arrogant speech that condemns others. I avoid harsh speech, gossip, and useless chatter. I develop increasing capacity for deep listening and authentic communication. I train my speech and emotions in order to use speech with nonviolence, empathy, sensitivity, and kindness. I use kind speech to set appropriate boundaries and respect others' boundaries in calmness and clarity. I respect confidentiality and respect the disclosures of others. I refrain from offering unsolicited advice. I recognize that silence or withholding can be a misuse of speech. I speak up to prevent others from being harmed by racism, sexism, abuse, and other forms of domination. And now I will post 2 links in the chat for those of you on Zoom, which have everything you need to learn about us as an organization. The first is the Buddhist Studies Institute.org, where you can learn about our organization, upcoming programs, information about Pema Chondro. And the second is dakinimountain.org to learn about our wonderful retreat center in Northern California. And if you feel called, please make a donation to our retreat center. We're still actively soliciting donations. Thank you again, Roseanne, for leading us in meditation. Thank you all for being here and practicing together. This meditation happens daily online with certified meditation instructors of the Buddhist Studies Institute. You're welcome to attend any day and every day. I will now end the live stream for participants on YouTube and Facebook. Members of the Buddhist Studies Institute may stay on the broadcast for our discussion time about the precept. Thank you and have a wonderful day.